Hey everyone, and welcome back to Rainbow Tarot UK. Big thanks if you're new, and also if you're a returning viewer or subscriber. I really appreciate your support and checking out my readings today. So today we're doing a reading on reconciliation. Is reconciliation something that's going to happen between you and your person? How do they think and feel about reconciling with you? And how do they think and feel about you right now? So I've used the Two of Cups here as a sort of a way to guide you into the reading. We've got the Two of Cups for pile number 1 from the Radiant Wise deck with our little turquoise slither here. Two of Cups from the Light Seers Tarot with a little yellow slither here. And Two of Cups from the Mermaid Tarot and a little red slither here. So as usual, just use your intuition, go with the pile that's calling to you. Like I always say, it's a general reading, so only ever take the messages that resonate with you. Lots of people listen to the readings, so you know, if something doesn't resonate with you, it might be for somebody else, or you might need to listen to another pile or listen to another reading if things are not resonating. But anyway, other than that, I'll see you in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So you chose to come into the reading on the Radiant Wise. Now I'm not going to use this deck, I just used it for our card to bring us into the reading. So let's put that there. And let's put our turquoise slither here. So today, I just remind you, it's a general reading. So, you know, just as I always say, just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And it's also a timeless reading, so it's good for whenever you're finding it. So we are looking today, aren't we? You know, does your person want to reconcile? Is reconciliation something that's on the cards for you and them? How do they feel about you at the moment? How are they thinking and feeling? And how are they thinking and feeling about reconciling generally with you? So let's do a few oracle cards first. So let's just see. Let's get a few of these out and see. How is number 1's person currently thinking and feeling about reconciling? What's the reconciliation energy from pile number 1's person around this connection? I think it's this one. Let's see what this one is. What's this one? So this is the King of Wands. This is my Orosoma inspiration deck, the King of Wands. I accept myself as I am, and I allow myself to just be. So the King of Wands is a very confident individual. He's an individual that's very much out there. He's a king, so he has a lot of wisdom and a lot of passion and a lot of energy and a lot of drive. So maybe there's, you know, a lot of passion and energy and drive around a reconciliation for the two of you. It feels like, you know, it has a kind of get up and go energy to it, so it feels like there's still some get up and go maybe in this situation for you and your person. But anyway, let's see what the other cards say. I mean, with the Wands, the King of Wands as well, that could be any one of the fire signs of Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, so that might mean something to some of you. But let's take this deck and see. So what is general energy around reconciliation for pile number 1 and their person right now? I think it's this one. Believe in the impossible, a blue moon. Now blue moons, you know, so maybe in this situation you're feeling like this is you know, it's almost impossible for reconciliation to happen between the two of you. But a blue moon is a special moon, and it's a moon where, you know, when you say something like, oh, you know, it's going to happen, you know, once in a blue moon, really. So it has that kind of energy to it. So it has very much the energy of, you know, this is possible. So even if you're feeling that reconciliation is not something that is possible with your person, with the blue moon card here, it's saying to believe, you know, in the impossible. So let's see how that plays out, you know, in the rest of your reading. So let's see what else we've got here. Let's have a look at a colour here. So can we have general colour energy for the energy around pile number 1 in the person, around conciliation? I think it's this one, pain. Okay, so maybe it has been difficult, this situation. Maybe if you're split, I'm assuming you're split up because we're talking about reconciliation here. Maybe the split has been painful. Maybe it's been painful for you and them to be apart. And I'm really sorry if you have been in a lot of emotional trauma and pain with this pile number 1, because that is really hard to have to deal with. So, you know, I sort of empathise with that, and I'm sorry if you have been going through that. So this card is sort of recognising that this might have been a painful split for you and your person. But let's see what else we have here. Let's use these ones, I think. So let's find out a little bit about how they're feeling about you at the moment. So how's pile number 1's person thinking and feeling about pile number 1? So we've got, now we have, here we have the King of Wands, and this is the King of Cups. So, my goodness, okay, so we've got 2 kings. How is pile number 1's person thinking and feeling about pile number 1 right now? I feel like this one wants to come out. The Tower, okay, with the pain and the Tower, this might have been, you know, you might have gone through a very difficult situation with this person, certainly with the Tower card here. How is pile number 1's, and they're still really feeling that. They're still really feeling the disruption of the Tower card, where everything that is secure and safe, or what you thought was secure and safe and stable, sort of comes tumbling down. So that, you know, they're still feeling maybe that you and them are still kind of in that sort of tower moment, really. How is pile number 1 thinking and feeling? 2 of Pentacles, okay. How is pile number 1's person thinking and feeling about pile number 1? King of Swords, okay. And then the overriding energy is the World. Now the World energy is a sort of sense of completion, a sense of things coming to a sort of completion and sort of new beginnings, really. Now, the way they're thinking and feeling, I kind of get with the King, because we've got the King of Wands, we've got the King of Cups, and we've got the King of Swords. So, just intuitively, what I'm sensing is a couple of things, really. That this person, with all these different kings here, having very different characteristics. So the King of Swords is very analytical, he's very truthful, he's very honest, he's very decisive. The King of Cups is very emotional, he's very caring, very creative, very soft, very loving. The King of Wands is somebody who is you know, very passionate, very driven, very enthusiastic, very fun, you know. So what I kind of sense, first of all, because we've got this Tower card and we've got this Pain card, is that your person is kind of thinking and feeling that they're kind of all over the place a little bit emotionally, that they're sort of, they might also have been somebody that just was very difficult to read. They had a lot of different, you know, you didn't quite know which, you know, maybe which face you were going to get or which side of them you were going to get. They seem to be very kind of like multifaceted and layered as a person, and maybe they're seeing that you were very multifaceted and layered as a person. It was difficult to kind of know and be certain of how you were going to be or how they were going to be. Now with the Tower card here, obviously something happened. Obviously something happened in this situation to bring it tumbling down. Now I was asking the question, you know, what are they thinking and feeling about you? And we have these 3 major court cards. So I'm just feeling that there might have been other people in this situation that caused it to sort of come tumbling down, really. So there might have been other personalities, interference from other people. You know, maybe there were, I don't know, certain situations or certain things that came up that caused interference between you and them, and that is what they are currently thinking. And with the King of Swords ending it, I'm just feeling that what I'm sensing is that they feel that they possibly need to shield their heart in some way. I'm feeling like with the King of Swords, because the King of Swords is somebody who's very analytical, very truthful, very honest, but they're not in touch with their emotions, and it's very opposite to the King of Cups. So I feel like maybe they wanted to be the King of Cups, or they wanted you know, they have these feelings for you, but because of something that's occurred or something that's happened, that they are closed off in some way emotionally. And we also have the Two of Pentacles, which is a situation that is kind of like where things are being weighed up, and then maybe they're thinking that you are weighing things up at the moment, and they're weighing things up at the moment as well. You know, because the Two of Pentacles is about weighing it all up, you know, having choices really. So maybe something's happened here, some sort of major event has happened. It's caused the situation to come into separation, and for them to be kind of weighing things up. And I think that they think you're weighing things up, and maybe you are also closed off emotionally, but maybe you weren't closed off emotionally, because there's a lot of pain here with this pain card here. It just feels to me, the pain in the Tower, that whatever happened was pretty major, and it's caused a lot of disruption and a lot of hurt, but it might have been because of interference from other parties or other people coming into the situation to cause this to come to an end really. And with the World card here, it just feels like the overarching energy is a sense of completion, a sense of new beginnings. With the World card here, you might also be, you know, in long distance situations here, or people that are in different parts of the world somehow. In terms of astrological signs, with the King of Cups, well, that could be any of the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With the King of Swords, that could be any of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. With the Two of Pentacles, that's Capricorn. And yes, yeah, so that's kind of what I'm feeling here. Yeah, but then we have this kind of believe in the impossible. So it just feels like maybe both of you are feeling, or your person is feeling, or you are feeling as well, is that this situation with the Tower card here, it's just so major, such a major upheaval and disruption, and cause so much pain that any kind of reconciliation would be completely impossible. And with the King of Swords here, it just feels like they are feeling that maybe you've closed your heart off to that. But there is love here. I intuitively feel that there is still love here with the King of Cups. You know, and with the King of Wands, it feels to me like that they, you know, that there doesn't, on one level, you know, both of you, and certainly they do want revival in this. They want a new beginning in this, I feel. But I think they just think, they're just thinking that it's just been so difficult that they're not sure how that would happen. And that's why we have the blue moon, because it's like, you know, once in a blue moon that something like this would happen. But you do have that energy. So let's see how they are thinking and feeling about an actual reconciliation with you. Let's see what we got here. How does pile number one's person, you know, does pile number one's person want to reconcile? How do they feel about a reconciliation? We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. How does pile number one's person think and feel about a reconciliation? We have again the Knight of Cups. So many court cards. There are just so many. There's either a lot of people in this situation. There's a lot of people in this situation. So maybe there was just a lot of people in your connection before, or a lot of friends, or a lot of big friendship group, or a lot of people saying what they think and feel about the connection. A lot of interference in that way. Or there's just this person and you have lots of different elements and facets to your individual personalities and to the connection, really. So what does pile number one's person think and feel about reconciliation? So we have the Chariot card here. Okay, what does pile number one's person think and feel about reconciliation? And we have the King of Pentacles. So my goodness, I don't think I've ever had a reading that's had so many court cards, and the overriding energy is the star. So they definitely want, my sense is that it's, again, it goes with the blue moon. They are wishing on a star. They want that to happen. Maybe they feel that you've just got a lot of admirers, pile number one. And maybe that's why, maybe they're feeling like there's a lot of competition for your affections. Maybe this was a casual thing in some way, and you were both dating other people, or you were both connecting up with other people, and it wasn't really a committed situation, but it kind of fell apart because maybe your person was kind of catching on to feelings and they didn't kind of want that. Maybe that is for some of you, because they are feeling, with the two knights here, they would like to definitely reconcile with the Knight of Wands and with the Knight of Cups. They want to come towards you passionately, but also emotionally. Knights are cards of action, and they want to, they definitely want to bring this back into being. With the Chariot card here, they want to do it quickly. They certainly want to do it, and they want to be this King of Pentacles for you. And also we've got this King of Swords. So I just feel like, what I'm feeling, I just feel like they want to be everything for you. They want to be the King of Wands, they want to be the King of Pentacles, they want to be the King of Cups, they want to be the King of Swords. They want to bring it all to you. They want healing to take place, because the star is about healing. So if you have gone through this tumultuous time, and I think you probably have, they want to heal that. They want a new beginning with this World card here. They want a sense of completion. They want to get rid of what's gone before. And I'm sensing with the King of Pentacles ending your reading that they want a committed start with you. So if there has been lots of other connections, or there has been, or maybe it was a bit of a thing where you had a bit of an affair with this person, or a bit of a three-way situation with this person, or you were dating, like I say, you were dating other people or something like that. I think going forward, they want a committed situation with you, and they definitely do want, I would definitely say that they want to reconcile with you, but maybe they're feeling that you, that whatever's happened has kind of been so difficult for you, and that you are weighing it all up. Maybe they did something, maybe they were, they went off with other people, they dated other people, they went around with other people, and that caused a situation where, your and their relationship was ruined by that, and because there was all this kind of outside interference causing a lot of pain. But I think what they're hoping is that going forward, that they would like something committed with you. With the King of Pentacles here, they would like healing. They're wishing for that, they're hoping for that. They want this new beginning, this World card. The World cards can also talk about, brand new, fantastic beginnings. And my sense is that they want that with the King of Wands. They want this passionate new beginning. They want to, feel that you and them can start again. But maybe, there was this a slightly immature energy from them before. I kind of get that sense with the Knights here, and they're wanting to step up. My sense is that I feel that they want to be able to step up a little bit here. They want to come towards you. They want to show you in action. That they feel that they want to start again with you. Definitely, that's kind of so my sense is that they do want to reconcile. But I'm just feeling that they think that you possibly wouldn't take them back. I think they're thinking that you're still caught up in, whatever happened. And you might have that might be, from the looks of it, it feels like it was a very painful experience. And you might need more time there, pile number one. You might not want to just kind of get straight back into it, which is what the kind of energy that I'm sensing from them, is that they want to rush back in and they want to come back towards you, because we've got two Knights which are fast moving. The Knight Wands is fast moving, and we've got the Chariot, which is very speedy, and they want to commit, and they want to do it in this kind of like, with the Star, they want this kind of healing to take place. But maybe they're feeling that because we've got the Blue Moon card here, that it's a bit of they've got a bit of an outside, a very much an outsider's chance really of this. But from their point of view, they definitely want reconciliation, certainly. And I can see if it's down to them, then I would definitely see them coming towards you and wanting to reconcile. I think the thing is that they're not sure really about how you, how you would sort of deal with that really. And maybe they're thinking as well, there might be for some of you, they're thinking that you're with somebody else, so maybe this is a split where you've had something really bad happen, and maybe they're thinking that you are with somebody else, and that you would have to, with the Two of Pentacles here, weigh it all up, because we've got the King of Cups and we've got the King of Swords here, so maybe there's two people here for you, and they're realising that there's two people here for you, or other people here for you, but they actually would like to come towards you. Now, in terms of astrological signs for these lower ones, well, again, Wands, that could be, like I say, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, yeah, okay, and Pentacles is also Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. Yeah, okay, so let's see if we've got one message for you, and then I think we'll leave it at that. Okay, can we have a message card for reconciliation for pile number 1 and their person? What is the message? Oh, so here you go, that's interesting, isn't it? It says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So maybe that is a message for you and for them, but it's obviously up to you, pile number 1, if you want to give it a chance. You just do it at your own pace and in your own time. But I think from their point of view, from what I can see here, they definitely want to give it a chance, and they would love to rush towards you in order to do that. But I can see that there has been some difficulty, some pain here, and I would say, you need to think about for yourself whether that's something that you want to do. But in terms of how they would be approaching it with the King of Pentacles here and the King of Swords on top, I think there would be a greater sense of responsibility, a greater sense of accountability, a greater sense of wanting to be honest, truthful, committed this time around. But anyway, pile number 1, that's been your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please do hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next reading. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So you chose the Light Seers, Two of Cups, to come into our reading on reconciliation. Is reconciliation on the cards for you and your person? Are they interested in reconciling? What are their thoughts and feelings around you and reconciliation? You also chose this little yellow sliver. Now, just to remind you, it's a general reading. Just take the messages that resonate with you. They don't resonate with you, then you might want to pick up another pile. I know that I sometimes look at other piles, or another reading, but just be peaceful with the messages that resonate with you in this particular reading. But anyway, let's get straight to it. So let's ask just our general energy. General energy around reconciliation for pile number 2 and their person. What is the general energy around reconciliation for pile number 2 and their person? Oh, a new strap. So this one is the Lovers card. It's a beautiful deep red. The Lovers. These are the Orosoma Inspiration deck, and this relates to the Lovers card. Fantastic. And it's bottle number 6. Well, of course, 6 is also all about harmony, restored peace, calm, contentment, cooperation, love, marriage, reconciliation. But it also has the word sacrificial love on it, and lovers can sometimes mean choices, having choices, so that might resonate for some of you. So let's see what else comes up. So we've got the Lovers card here. What else have we got? Let's try one of these. Okay, so can you please give us some general energy around reconciliation for pile number 2 and their person? Oh, I feel I've got 2 there, I don't want 2. Can I have some general energy, that one? That one? Yeah, the top one. Okay, so this says, take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Okay, so take time to breathe out. So maybe this is a time I'm assuming that you are in separation, because this is a card about a reconciliation. So maybe it's a time, but I feel like this one wants to come out as well. I don't know why. What's this one? Surrender to the divine full moon. So I didn't take 2 out for pile number 1, but I did in this one. I don't know why, I just felt like it was calling me. So something about divine timing, a divine connection, of course with the Lover's card. That is also about, or can be about, sort of soulmate, twin flame energy, that kind of thing. So there's something maybe divine in this connection, some sort of, you know, allowing things to just be, and trusting in the divine, trusting that things will be as they should be, taking this time to just breathe out, because the disseminating moon is the moon that's kind of like waning, and that is also about you know, things just, you know, kind of, you know, releasing, letting go, that kind of thing, just taking time to, I'm not saying it's releasing and letting go in this situation until we see what the tarot cards say, but let's just see. I just feel like there needs to be a sense of calm somehow, and just kind of like having faith or having trust that whatever happens is the right thing to happen. That's kind of what I'm sensing here, but that there is some sort of divine connection going on between you and your person in some way, so some sort of fated connection, something like that. But anyway, let's have a look and see, what do we have here? So can you please tell me, let's first of all ask, how does pile number 2's person currently feel and think about pile number 2? How does pile number 2's person currently thinking and feeling about pile number 2? Judgments. Okay. How is pile number 2's person currently thinking and feeling about pile number 2? Can you please tell me? Because I think I've got 4 here, so I've got 3 of Cups, High Priestess, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. And the overriding energy is the 2 of Swords. So my sense is that they, I think they are thinking and feeling that they want, with the Judgment card and the 3 of Cups here, that they definitely want a rising up. They definitely want a new beginning. We've also got the 10 of Pentacles here, which is ultimate kind of happiness, ultimate, you know, where you've kind of made it. You've got the husband, the wife, or the partner, and the family, and the, you know, you're materially comfortable, and everything is absolutely fantastic. So that's kind of what they're thinking. That's how they're thinking, and that they, you know, it's a time that it will be a celebration for them to reconcile with you. The Judgment is about a rising up. So when you come back together, they're thinking and feeling they want it to be better than what it was before. But with the High Priestess here, maybe they're feeling that you are keeping yourself very much to yourself, that you are, you know, that you are keeping things inward, that you are not sharing with them, that you're not connecting with them, that you're not trying to connect with them, and there's a mystery to you. So I think they, in this period of you, you know, being separated, which I'm assuming that you are if you're having a reconciliation reading, that you are keeping things inward, that you are a mystery, that they can't work you out, they can't work out what's going on for you. Also, with the 2 of Swords energy as the overriding energy, there's a sort of sense of stuckness here, or a sort of a dilemma. So somebody, it's like choices, somebody needs to make a choice, somebody needs to choose which kind of road they're going to go down, and they're kind of feeling stuck. So maybe they're feeling, they are feeling stuck around how to move forward. They know what they want, but because you're the High Priestess here, just keeping yourself to yourself, keeping your boundaries very much. The High Priestess is somebody who's very much keeping her boundaries. She's very much an inward, introverted character. She's not an outward character. Maybe they're feeling like, maybe there was as well, maybe some secrets in this situation, or things that weren't revealed in this situation before, things that were hidden. So maybe there's some regrets about that, possibly. But also we just have this Two of Swords energy. So I feel like at the moment the sort of situation is kind of like stuck, really. Or they feel it's stuck, that it's not kind of moving, that there's a bit of a dilemma. But in terms of how they feel about you, they have very strong feelings for you, and they want this kind of renewal, they want this reconciliation. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Or they certainly see you in that way, as somebody who would be this kind of this kind of long-term committed partner for them, certainly. But there's a stuckness here, and it could be something to do with the High Priestess here, where there might have been some secrecy, something hidden, something that went on beneath something that was going on beneath the radar, if you like, and so it's causing it to be sort of stuck in some way. But anyway, let's have a look and see what we've got for. So how does pile number 2's person think and feel about reconciling? So they see, they're certainly thinking and feeling of you, in that you are, somebody that they want to be with. I certainly feel that they're somebody they want to have a new beginning with, somebody they see as their ideal partner. But there is this sense of stuckness. Now, there might have been before, and this might not be for everyone, but there might have been before a bit of a three-way situation. That might be why we have the High Priestess here. There might have been somebody interfering, or something else interfering with the connection that was secret, or that was hidden in some way. So that might have been what went on for some of you, and that might be why there is this kind of sense of, might be why we have the Lovers card here, which is around choices. So maybe choices were made. The Two of Cups is also around choices. So maybe there is a situation here where somebody's having to make some choices, and it's causing them to feel stuck. In terms of astrological signs, we have, for the Ten of Pentacles, that is Virgo energy. Three of Cups, that is Cancer energy. Okay, so let's do, sorry, this card's get a bit stuck. So let's do, how does pile number 2's person think and feel about reconciling? How are they thinking and feeling about reconciling? Again, can you believe that? The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles right under the Judgment card here. How is pile number 2's person? Three of Wands, thinking and feeling about reconciling with pile number 2. Ten of Swords, yeah. How is pile number 2's person thinking and feeling about reconciling? And then 8 of Swords, okay. And the overriding energy is the 5 of Cups. So my sense is that with the Ten of Cups coming right next, the Ten of Pentacles coming right next to the Ten of Pentacles. Now this could be, for some of you, an actual marriage or a significant relationship where you have a family, where you have children, where you have a strong connection, because the Ten of Cups coming up twice shows generational, it shows generational wealth, but it shows a couple with generations around them, in terms of, the grandparents, the dogs, the kids, there's that sort of sense of history to it, and it's come up twice. So this could actually be, for some of you, like, a marriage, or somebody that you've been with for a long time. And because we have it in together, my sense is that is how they feel. So they think of you as the Lovers card, their significant other, their main partner, the one that they have built up this kind of bond with, this loving bond, or this bond of kind of history, really, where you've got a lot of history together. And they see you, they think of you like that, and in terms of reconciliation, they would want that back. And it comes right under the Judgment card here, because the Judgment is about a rising up, a levelling up. So they are wanting, when they want to reconcile, and they want it to be better. But you've got 3 of Cups underneath the 3 of Wands, and I just can't help feeling that there might have been for some of you this third party situation going on in this situation, because you know, and also with the Three of Wands, you know, they are looking outwards. It's kind of like, you know, the Ace of Wands is the sea, the Two of Wands you're gathering momentum, the Three of Wands is you are gathering momentum again towards your goal, but there's still a bit of work that you have to do. This person is shown waiting, but they're looking outward. They're trying to think about ways and ideas of how to bring that seed into being, and that is what I feel that your person is going through at the moment. But I think because of I sense in some ways that for some of you something happened, or there was some secrecy or something like that, and it's, you know, it caused as the situation to come to an end, really. And your person is feeling about the reconciliation. There's a lot of stuckness. And also there's quite a lot of pain in this situation. So they're not happy being apart from you. I think ideally they want to reconcile with you, but my sense is with the 10 of Swords here, with the 8 of Swords here, with the 5 of Cups here, that they just feel like it's something that's kind of not going to happen. Maybe they're feeling that you are feeling stuck and still very much possibly hurt and upset with the 5 of Cups here about what has gone on, because the 5 of Cups is somebody who's focused very much on, and again it's the 3, isn't it? This person is looking at that 3 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and I'm just wondering for some of you whether it was because it was a three-way situation that caused, and also with the Lovers card, that caused this situation to come to an end to begin with. So in terms of reconciliation, my feeling is that your person does want reconciliation, but I feel at the moment that the situation, possibly more from your part rather than from theirs, that there is this kind of energy of still needing to heal and get over what has gone on, really. So I think they would love to reconcile, but I think the thing that is probably preventing the reconciliation from happening right now is this sort of deep sense of hurt, being stuck, not seeing a way forward. And if something has happened that has really hurt you in this connection pile number 2, then I kind of totally get that. And it's about this, maybe that's why you've got to take time to breathe out, surrender to the divine, you know, because you need to actually take time to heal still. You know, you're not ready for sort of reconciliation, I think, or somebody's not ready in this connection for reconciliation because they're still very hurt, maybe by what has gone on before, and that is a process. It takes time to kind of heal from that. Somebody's still very much sort of stuck really in those emotions, and I don't mean that to sound as if, you know, being stuck is a negative thing, because I think that really what's gone on here might have been very painful, but what it leads me to feel is that there needs to be more healing for you, possibly number 2, or them in the situation. But maybe there's something around also to be said, you know, with the 5 of Cups, it's often also a card about maybe not always recognising that there's still this 2 of Cups. There's still this 2 of Cups here. So I know if something's happened, it is hard to heal from something that has been painful, but maybe in this situation there's something about, you know, there's still something to recover. So when you've gone through your healing, there is still something to recover from the situation, but obviously that is your choice. And also you know, with the 2 of Swords here, again, this does seem to be like a stuck energy where somebody is, you know, not being able to see clearly, but it can also be an energy of somebody not wanting to see clearly, sort of sticking their head in the sand a little bit, and that also goes with the 5 of Cups. Now, it might be your person that is sticking their head in the sand, that is stuck, that is still caught up in whatever's gone on before, that feels, again, stuck, trapped, caught, something like that. You know, maybe, you know, the reason why you split up was because they felt maybe trapped in the situation before. Maybe there was something like that going on. Maybe they felt trapped. Maybe they felt like they wanted a bit of freedom. But now I'm feeling that they would like to have that back, theoretically. But there's something about them still. They might also be, I just noticed under here, the Emperor. Again, that's the kind of archetypal father figure. So it would go with the whole idea of some of you being in a marriage or something like that. But there's also this kind of like, I don't know, a bit of a stubborn energy going on in this with your person. I feel they're a little bit stubborn, or a little bit closed off, or a little bit stuck. But they do, you know, they do have very, with Three of Cups here, with the Judgment here, they do have very fond, firm feelings for you. They see you as their significant other, as their significant relationship. But I just sense that in this connection, reconciliation is probably not right now, because there's just too much of a stuck energy here. People, you know, it feels to me like, you know, somebody or both of you are kind of stuck in the loss and the hurt of whatever has gone on before. And with the take time to breathe out and the surrender to the divine, I just feel like it's healing, really. It's about healing, taking time to heal, taking time to process what has gone on before. Be this high priestess where you go inward, listen to your intuition, listen to your inner wisdom in this situation. I think that's the other thing about the high priestess. It's about, you know, you listening to, you know, what is truly right for you. So it's undoubtedly a significant connection, this connection, but I just feel that in terms of reconciling at this point in time, you know, I've got to be honest, I don't see that happening, because I feel that there's time, it's a time for you to heal, to go inward, and to just kind of accept the way things are at this point in time. But let's see let's see if we've got a message for pile number 2. So can you please give me a message for pile number 2 and their person? What is the message for pile number 2 and their person? Okay, so it says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So that could be something about you, you know, having that, once you've had that time to heal and to kind of like go inward and, you know, do what's right for you, that there might be something out there for you, something to move on to. But also, you know, when you have that healing, it might be that at another point in time this relationship could reconcile. But right now I'm just feeling it needs to, that you both need to have time apart and to be alone to kind of heal whatever has gone on. But let's also have a look at another one. Let's see what else we've got. Is there a, oh, I feel that one wants to come out. So what is that one? Okay, so here it says, the timing just wasn't right for us. So again, it would kind of go with what I was saying, that maybe, you know, that there is, you know, there was a very significant relationship here. I do feel there was a very divine relationship here. It did have a very, you know, it does have a very kind of like, you know, karmic feel to it. But it just seems to me that, you know, like I said before, at this point in time, with the surrender to divine and the timing here, I just think at the moment timing is not right for reconciliation with this particular pile. But anyway, pile number 2, that has been your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, and welcome back to your reading. So today we're looking, aren't we, at reconciliation between you and your person. Is it on the cards? Is it something that's likely to happen? We're going to look a little bit at what their thoughts and feelings are around you, and then also their thoughts and feelings about reconciling with you. Now, you chose to come in under the Mermaid deck for the 2 of Cups. I'm not actually going to use this deck, but I'm going to have that there as my card. And we're also just going to get some oracle cards out around the general energy of reconciliation for you and your person. So let's first of all, so just to say it's a general reading as well, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it's probably not the message for you or the reading for you. You can pick another part or you can pick another reading. Also, it's a timeless reading, so you know it's good for whenever you're finding it. But anyway, let's see. What is the general energy around reconciliation for pile number 1 and the person, please? Can you tell me what's the general energy for reconciliation around pile number 1 and the person? Now this is the 8 of Cups. I am in the flow. I let go of everything that restricts my awareness of the flow of life. So it's based on, these are the Aurosoma bottles, but these are the inspiration cards that kind of go with the tarot pack, and this is bottle number 43, which is turquoise over turquoise. Now the 8 of Cups in the tarot is normally about walking away from a situation, and that's why it says I'm in the flow. I let go of everything that restricts my awareness of the flow of life. So let's see how that relates to your reading today. Let's see. Okay, let's have a look here. So, what's the general energy? So obviously, this is a reading about reconciliation, so someone or both of you might have walked away from this situation. Let's have a look and see. So what is the general energy around reconciliation for pile number 3 and their person, please? I feel like is this one. Okay, so this is the South Node, which is really all about the past node. You have the South Node and the North Node on your astrological chart, and the South Node is something that is around or talks about, you know, what you know, your kind of past, your past lives, the things that you have done in your lifetimes before. So it's a thing that's looking behind you, something that's in your past. And this is the South Node, so don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so let's have a look and see how that resonates here. So we're looking today at reconciliation, aren't we? And if you feel like you want to subscribe, particularly if you enjoy it, witch's hat's fallen over there. If you feel like you want to subscribe, particularly if you enjoy the reading, then please do. That would be fantastic. But anyway, let's have a colour energy. Please, can you give me a colour energy for reconciliation around pile number 3 and their person? So what's this? So this is consciousness. So maybe in this situation somebody is becoming more conscious, more aware. Maybe you are pile number 2. Maybe there's, you know, in this separation, I'm assuming that you're in separation because you're talking about reconciling. Maybe you're becoming more conscious, more aware of what you want in a relationship. Maybe you don't want the past, maybe you don't want what has gone on before, you want something new, you want something different. With the 8 of Cups here, when it's walking away, it's with a view to walking onto something better. So what I'm sensing here is that whatever happens in this situation, for you, pile number 3, if it is a reconciliation that comes up in the cards, you are wanting or have spent time thinking and feeling that it has to be different, it has to be something better than what it was before. Yeah, so it has to be not a repeat, because when we're in the South Node, we are repeating what has gone on before, in many lifetimes before. Yeah, we're on our South Node path, we are doing and being the way we were in previous lifetimes. But of course the challenge of every lifetime is to move into the North Node, which is, you know, what you have come here to be. So my sense is that in this connection, if there is reconciliation on the cards, you want it to be something different. You want a renewal, something completely different, something better. And that you may be spending a lot of time, maybe a person is as well, becoming more conscious of that, becoming more aware of that. Okay, but let's have a look and see what we've got here. So how is pile number 3's person currently thinking and feeling about pile number 3? So we have Temperance. What is pile? Oh, cards to have come out, which is the Two of Swords, the Chariot, and the Hierophant. Okay, and Hierophant, okay. So that's how they're thinking and feeling about you. And the overriding energy is the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So, oh, and we also have Justice underneath there as well. So my sense is that the way your person is thinking at the moment is that they definitely, with the Temperance and with Justice here, 100% they want balance. They definitely want balance in this situation. They want to bring things back into balance. They want to bring things back into equilibrium, if you like. But there is this sense of stuckness with the Two of Swords. So they're thinking and feeling that either you are stuck or they are stuck. There's this kind of like, the Two of Swords is about somebody who's stuck at a crossroads in a dilemma. So maybe they're thinking and feeling that you are sort of stuck, or they're stuck in how to move forward. But they, with the Chariot and with the Hierophant, my sense is that they definitely want to, or they're thinking and feeling that they want to come towards you in a committed way. Certainly with the Hierophant and the Justice, I mean, that does talk about commitment, doing things the right way, doing things in a traditional way. The Chariot is about coming towards somebody in a speedy way, with a very clear focus and a very clear goal. The Three of Pentacles is about collaboration, about working with somebody on something, and maybe, you know, for some of you, something might have got in the way of the connection as to why it is now in separation. I'm assuming it's in separation because you're asking about whether you're going to reconcile, whether it's temporary separation or whether it's been a long-term separation. But there's been some kind of separation. But this is about collaborating. So maybe there's a feeling of, there could also be a feeling of, you know, that you do reconcile, that they want some kind of third-party help in enabling you to kind of reconcile, so that you do things differently. That could be something, you know, maybe some sort of, I mean, just something off the top of my head might be something like, you know, some sort of marriage guidance if you're married, or some kind of guidance to help the two of you to balance things out, to come back into equilibrium. But there is this sense of stuckness, and I think they're feeling that you are stuck, that you are not sure which way to go. Because this person is somebody who is got their blindfold over them. They can't see a way forward. So there is a sense of stuckness in this situation. But for them, the way they're seeing you is in a very kind of, I do feel like they're seeing you in a very committed way, in, you know, the Hierophant here, and with I feel like they want to work towards. They want to work with you. They want to work with you, definitely. They want balance in this situation. They want to move towards you quickly. But there's a stuckness here. There's definitely this kind of stuckness here. Like for some of you, you might be married, like I said, with the Justice card here, and with the Hierophant here. Those are two cards of kind of commitment in a sort of traditional way, really. And this can either be that there might have been some third-party interference. That doesn't have to be a person. It can be anything that interfered with the connection initially, and maybe that's something that's still bothering your person, or it is that they are feeling that the overall energy of the situation requires some third-party input, some collaboration that would enable the connection to move forward in a more positive way. Now, in terms of astrological signs, what I'm feeling here is with the Two of Swords, we have Libran energy, Chariot as Cancer energy, Hierophant is Taurus energy, Justice is Libran again, excuse me. I mean, Temperance is Sagittarius energy. So it seems to be quite a lot around. There's a lot of wanting to balance things out, I'm noticing here, because in the Temperance we have the Two Cups, you know, being balanced out in the water there. We've got the Two of Swords, which is about choices again. We've got the Chariot with the two Sphinxes pulling it along. We've got Justice, which is the scales. So it seems to me there's a lot of two energy, and two energy is always about partnerships, relationships, friendships, balance, choice, harmony. So my sense is that this person does is thinking and feeling about you as somebody who maybe brings harmony to them as well, brings balance to them, brings a sense of fairness and justice into a situation, is somebody who's very collaborative, somebody who is able to talk things through. So maybe they're seeing you, I feel like they see you as a very reasonable person actually, somebody who's very reasonable on the whole. But there's something in this pile where both of you need to, not be held back by maybe what has gone on before. So maybe there's something that if you do connect, like I was saying, it needs to be different. There needs to be a change in how you do things. But anyway, let's see what else we have here. So how does pile number 3's person think and feel about reconciling? How does pile number 3's? They certainly see you in a committed way. I think they see you as commitment, as somebody that they could commit to. But maybe they see you as a little bit indecisive as well, that you're somebody that's not really at the moment indecisive. Now you might have reasons as to why you feel indecisive at the moment and unsure and stuck, but that's how they're viewing you at the moment. Okay. How is pile number 3's person thinking and feeling about reconciliation? So we have the 7 of Wands. I'm just going to move that over slightly. I'll move those up so I've got a bit more space. How is pile number 3's person thinking and feeling about reconciliation? King of Wands. Number 3's person thinking and feeling about, I think it's these two, which is the Knight of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. Okay, and what's at the bottom of the deck, which is Judgment. Okay, so this is the Judgment card actually in this deck, okay, which is like a rising up. Now, what I want to say is that in terms of reconciliation, they definitely do want to reconcile. So this pile, 100%, this person definitely does want to reconcile. We have the 7 of Wands, which is then that they know there are challenges to reconciling. Yeah, they are aware of the challenges, that there are challenges to this. But the 7 of Swords is usually a challenge card, but it's not like it's a challenge card that you can overcome. So I think for them, they are feeling there might be challenges to creating this equilibrium and balance with you. Again, this reconciliation is coming together, but it's not challenges that can't be overcome. In fact, I feel that they are quite confident that they can reconcile with you, and that they want to reconcile with you. That they want to bring, with the King of Wands here, I mean, the King of Wands is passionate, he is assertive, he's a go-getter, he is somebody who has a lot of, like I say, a lot of passion, a lot of energy. So I feel like this person feels that they can convince you, because it comes under the 2 of Swords, which is that they are feeling that you have this kind of indecision about them or about reconciling, that you're not sure. But I sense that this person, I'm saying he, but it isn't he, it can be, it's just an energy, that they are confident that they can convince and persuade you to reconcile, and that is what they want to do. Now with the Chariot, I think that because this is interesting, because the Knight of Pentacles is quite a slow energy, but on top of it we have the Chariot, which is usually quite a fast moving energy. So my feeling is that actually that they maybe would like to go really fast towards you, and it would go with the King of Wands. But with the Knight of Pentacles, they kind of know that they need to do it a bit slower, and also in a more, again with the Hierophant, in a more committed way. So I mean, if we had the Knight of Wands here, this would be a bit different, because the Knight of Wands is a little bit of a player energy, because Wands is a little bit like that. But because it's the King, kings are wise. So they have all those fantastic qualities of passion, fire, creativity, fun-loving, go-getting energy, but they've got more wisdom really than the Knight. So my sense is that they are the Knight of Wands, that they are the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, which is they want to build things up with you again, so that you reach this 4 of Wands state. And the 4 of Wands is celebration, it's happiness. It can actually talk about a marriage, an engagement, something like that, and it comes directly under the Hierophant, Well, the Hierophant is a card of commitment. So my sense is that they do want to reconcile with you, and they want to do it in a committed way. And they see that would make them very happy. And with the Judgment card here, that is like a rising up. So they don't want it to be, and that's what I said at the beginning, they don't want it to be like it was in the past. So maybe if this was a bit of a fling, or if this wasn't very serious, or something like that, or something went wrong in the situation to cause a separation, what this person wants is for there to be more balance, more collaboration, more equilibrium between the two of you, to put things right with the Justice here, to rise up with the Judgment card here to something better. And that's why we have the Eight of Cups here, to move away maybe from what it was before into something better. And I think that is the way they're feeling. So from their point of view, it feels to me very much like that they want reconciliation, and I feel that there is all the cards here to suggest that reconciliation is something that could happen between you, certainly. Now, in terms of astrological signs here, with the Seven of Wands, that is also Leo energy. With the King of Wands, well, that could be any fire of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Knight of Pentacles, I feel like that's more kind of Taurus energy, of building things up slowly and gradually, certainly. And with the Four of Wands, again, that is Aries energy. There's quite a lot of fire in this situation. I feel like there's quite a lot of passion. This person has quite a lot of passion for you, and maybe with the consciousness card here, they are becoming more aware of that. So maybe they didn't show you that before in the past. Maybe mistakes were made, but now they want to put that right, and they want to be a much wiser, more committed person this time around, and they don't want to let. So maybe this card is saying, if you are in this kind of Two of Swords situation, pile number 3, where you're not really sure and you're weighing it up and you don't really know what to do and you're stuck, maybe what this reading is saying to you, don't try not to let what's gone on before influence what could happen going forward. So maybe there's something about that here. But anyway, let's see if we've got a message card for you. Let's see what messages come out. Let's see. So please, can we have a message for pile number 3 and their person? What's the message for pile number 3 and their person? What is it? This says, I want to be more than friends. There you go. I want to be more than friends. So maybe at the moment in this separation that you're in, that you have remained friends, and they're now saying, well, actually, they'd like to be more than friends. What else have we got here? Please let me have a message for pile number 3 and their person. What's the message? Is there any message for pile number 3 and their person? Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, what did I say? Wands is a lot of passion. There is a lot of passion in this situation. There's a lot of chemistry, a lot of attraction. But it's not, I don't feel like it is just attraction, because there's a lot of cards here around, with the Hierophant, with the Four of Wands, with the I feel like there's a lot more balanced energy. So if it wasn't very balanced before and it was just lust, I feel like this time around this person wants it to be more committed, more collaborative maybe. So maybe they were just kind of coming, connecting up with you, having a good time, getting what they wanted, and then moving out again. So maybe what this is saying, well, this time around they don't just want that. There is chemistry, but they want to be more. They want it to be more, really. But anyway, pile number 3, that's been your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be alerted to whenever I do a reading next. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.